Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yes, James. We're live around the world, around the globe, James.
I can't believe it.
You can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not butter. You know? It's a special day today, kids. Special day. It's James and I's anniversary.
Can you believe it?
Oh, man. 7 years.
Look at her.
7 years. Look at this princess.
Look at this princess.
Keep it in a single, give the people what they want. 7 years, 13 children later, and I don't know why we just decided to buy a zebra adoption center, but we did.
Because it's my thing, you know?
Yeah, it was a whim. It's one of those things we did on a whim, you know? Mm-hmm. We just watched that Matt Damon movie. Where he bought all of the things. What are you trying to find, Japes?
The show.
Nah, don't worry about that. Technology.
Okay.
Gregor's.
You have it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gregor's is he gave us a 10 spot.
Oh my gosh.
For the anniversary tonight. Yes, we are going out tonight. We are getting wet, both physically and metaphorically.
Sure.
What, James? We are. We're getting wet tonight. We're going to have a little bit of champers inside of us, and then a little bit of Monica. No, I'm sorry about that. That's that is a difference. We're going to listen to Mambo number 5 is what we're going to do.
Because that's what I want to do. And tonight we're doing whatever I want to do.
We are. We definitely are. Right. Where are we going tonight, by the way?
We're going to a place called...
Georgia, we turn these down a little bit? A tad?
Loro.
Yep. Where's that at? Stop searching. What are we doing?
We are going to Loro.
What's
which
Loro?
Is a restaurant downtown.
Okay.
It's a fusion between Aaron Franklin of Franklin Barbecue. If you know anything about Austin, you've heard that name.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Franklin Barbecue.
Yeah.
So he started a restaurant with his friend, and it's sort of a barbecue Asian fusion place. Awesome atmosphere.
Okay.
Outdoor, a Mumford light, I'm sure.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it'll be fun. The food looks so good. That's the main thing.
For everybody at home who doesn't know, James is a foodie.
No, because that implies that I like
foodie.
Actually good like food, you know? But mostly I'm just looking for like a comfort food situation, right?
Yeah.
Lots of good tastes.
Yeah.
Big portions. If you're a foodie, you like to go to these like you'll enjoy a raw oyster for a hemplo. You know what I mean? Like I do not.
I do, yeah.
I don't like a, cucumber and like thinly sliced raw fish. I don't like that, right? That would be a foodie thing that someone would do, right? Sure. I don't like I don't like a foam, right?
Uh-huh.
An essence, a foam essence. Sauce. I don't like anything raw. I like things really cooked. I like a crust. I like a fried thing. I like a butter, right? And so, no, I'm not a foodie, really, but I am a food connoisseur, and I love it.
Yeah. So every year I let Jessie pick the restaurant, someplace we've never been before.
And you then pick the position.
Yes, and that's our relationship. So.
And that's how it's worked.
It's going to be reverse cowgirl tonight with a nice full-length mirror that we're purchasing so I can see. I want both. I want the best of both worlds.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
No, but usually we go to dinner, wherever the dinner is, and then I pick your plate.
Right.
Because you can't do that.
Yeah, I can pick the place. I can lead the horse to water.
Yeah, but I'm going to make it drink.
You're going to have to drink. Yeah,
I'm going to make it drink.
It's called the 7-year itch.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's right, 7 years. We've been married for 7 years. We've been together for 9, married for 7. And I told you this morning, you keep getting hotter. You were a little offended, I think.
Yeah, because I was like, well, what are you saying?
So here's the deal. When I married you, you were hot, right?
Okay.
But then somehow, like over the last 7 years, you've just continuously gotten hotter as you've gotten older, and that's not really a thing, like right. Typically. Usually it's all downhill where you're just like, oh.
Sure, especially white ladies.
Christ, yes.
Yeah.
And so you don't know what you're getting into as a man in this world. When you're like, I think, because you try to game plan it long term. Every dude tries to game plan it long term of like, what's she going to look like later on down the road?
Oh, okay.
And you got super hot, like ridiculously hotter, which is awesome and impossible. Usually it's all downhill where you're just like, oh, Christ. No lie. Because every dude does this, and like I'll let you in on this secret. People will look back on like, let's say Facebook, for example, right? I've got like 5,000 friends on that stupid fucking thing. Right. I probably only know like 30, whatever, right, in real life. But some people you've dated or friends of friends that you've dated and blah, 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 and you see them over the years. And us dudes do this all the time where it is a huge sigh of relief where you're like, oh, whew, thank God I didn't marry that girl. Like, right. For real. Where you're just like, I did not see the ship going down that fast, I felt like there's a lot of these girls you see and you're like, man, I like the fucking captain on the Titanic on this one. Mm-hmm. Those ships went down. I didn't see the iceberg on that one. Mm-hmm. Whereas you have just continuously gotten hotter. And it's amazing.
Thank you.
No work or anything done.
No.
Nothing. Yeah, it's crazy. It's great. And your tan is shit. Like,
there's a lot of fake things going on. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
There's a lot lashes, tan.
Yeah, but you've always had the lashes. Like that's always been your thing.
It's always been my thing.
Yeah.
When I don't have makeup on, I look like a man getting ready for a drag show. When they do the backstage and they have like no eyebrows, no lashes, and I'm just like, ooh, like putting on the makeup. You guys haven't seen me.
Oh, that is not true. Homer Can too says, "Holy Chet, is Jess smashed already? The Espanol is coming out."
Oh yeah. I speak Spanish when I'm drunk? I'm not. But thank you. Get him off the boards, guys.
I think he's referencing the coffee cup, though. The magic.
No. Yeah. I mean,
it is, Shaves.
This is coffee.
It's not. What's the Mexican milk?
What?
Horchata?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, horchata. I think that's. It does look like an horchata. Like I get it. I understand it. No, it's just white trash. I think you just took that from our house and drove here this morning.
Yeah, because I ran out of to-go cups, which you guys know I love. I need another huge pack of to-go cups because I love to just have. It's a security blanket, right?
It is, yeah.
I don't necessarily drink it. I just want it.
It is, yeah. I want to say this, and I'm in all sincerity, because look, you guys have been with us for 600 and whatever shows now at this point.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a better person because I married you, for real. Otherwise, I just would have been a fucking dirtbag.
Right. More of.
Yeah. I would have, I'm already a terrible person. I would have been an absolute dirtbag, trash bag, had I not married you. So I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited to go out and have a meal because it has been a crazy fucking, 8 months at this point?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told somebody the other night because they were like, oh, man, what was the moving process for you like? And I was like, well, we looked at 27 houses in 36 hours and just picked one.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, and we went with what we got.
Yeah. I love the house.
I love the house. I love the neighborhood. It's amazing. But, it's all, we got to figure it out.
And so it was one of those things where looking back over the year, because I posted something on my Instagram today, at STJames, you're welks for that. I posted something on Instagram, and I was kind of leafing through the pictures, and I was like, holy shit. The year's flown by, and then all of a sudden it's your anniversary, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This has been a crazy year. And it's going to get even crazier. We're 2 weeks until the election, kids. 2 weeks until the election. Oh, let's just get this thing over with. I want the answer. I want to move on with my life.
Are you going to be nervous that night?
I'm
Because
nervous now.
We're doing a live show. Everyone is, it's Rostradamus.
Yep.
Everyone's coming to see.
I know my prediction.
If you're right.
My prediction, man.
Are you nervous?
I got a fucking email from, I'll say his name too, Corey. And he was like, listen to your show. I think you're incorrect on your predictions. And here's why. And he picked his own states. One of the states he picked in his email was North Carolina.
To go Biden?
Fucking Biden. And I was like, hey, man.
No, I don't think so.
I live there. Not one fucking prayer. The state has been shut down for months. Like, they're still in, like, what, phase 2.5? I think he made up a thing. Roy Cooper is his name. He's fucking out of there.
Right.
There's going to be a revolt. That state is an easy red. Easy.
Yeah.
Because of what's going on there in that state. And it's just about living and seeing the country, in my opinion. We'll find out. Even this morning when we were getting ready for work, Today's Show or Good Morning America, whatever the fuck was on, they were like, yep, it's still Biden plus 10, And I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it was those are the same exact polls from 2016, but whatever, man. Let's Biden plus 10. No need to go vote.
But like I said on the last show, the poll that they did on whether you are better off now than you were 4 years ago.
Yep.
It is, I think it's 41%. It's definitely in favor of Trump.
Yeah.
Then there's a poll that says, do you think the country is better off? Now that is Biden. But look, I just think people were very selfish, right? So
yes.
If you feel like you're better off now, that's sort of the poll that I'm going off of. Like I said, with Reagan, it was the same exact situation that was happening with him.
Mm-hmm.
But on that one poll, he was leading and he ended up winning, like landslide kind of. But anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know who they're polling. I don't know what's happening. But a lot of people have already voted too.
Yeah.
So they can go off of that, I guess, as well.
Well, not really. Historically, Democrats vote earlier because they mail in and all that stuff, and they want to get it over with. You know, they don't want to be. Whereas Republicans want to come out and enjoy the day. November 3rd is a big day where it's just like, hey, man, I want to be there on this day and then go home and watch it, right? And I understand that. You can watch it with us live on YouTube. That is going to be a monstrous show. Whew, buckle up. Yeah, I don't know. And yes, I am nervous. I feel nervous about it because, again, everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, the media is creeping in with these numbers. And I'm like, I felt the same way in 2016 where I was like, am I fucking crazy? Like, am I fucking crazy for believing this? And then I look at the Trump rallies that are going on across the country right now. In all of these states, there is record crowds at these things. And it's like, it feels like 2016 all over again to me. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm nervous. And I was hoping for a distraction that would keep me out of it for like a week. That distraction was going to be the Braves in the World Series.
Whoopsie.
And that did not happen. Every team from Atlanta. Tune in to Drinkin Bros Sports tomorrow is all I'm going to say. I'm going to denounce all of Georgia athletics going forward. And I'm completely dead serious about this. I'm sick of the fucking Falcons blowing leads. The Braves 3-1. We were 3-1. All we had to do was win one game out of the final three against the Dodgers. Couldn't fucking do it. I'm all done with their bullshit, and I'll go into that hard tomorrow. Because there's a reason I picked Ohio State.
Right.
I wanted to go to a school that had football excellence and dominance in sports, and I can enjoy the rest of my life. And it has been a swell decision.
Sure.
Every year, I'm excited and happy.
And on top.
Yes. Winning every fucking year. And every year it's pure joy, and we have a shot to win a national championship, and it's great, including this year. You were wrong, though, fake Dan, about that spread. You said it was 21.5. It came out today. Big boy number. 26. Not even close on that.
Could have moved.
Huh?
It probably moved.
5.5 points?
I just saw
What did the quarter? A 5.5 swing is if a quarterback dies in a plane crash. Not, it could have moved. Either way, I bet it, and I went all in on that. But that starts Saturday, so at least there's some form of distraction. And that's kind of how I'm marking the next 2 weeks is distractions, right? Where it's just like, all right, cool. I just want something to keep my mind out of it until election day, and then I want the fucking. That's how bad I want this answer. Everything else, I really don't give a shit about the rest of this year.
Yeah.
And everybody now is making their last second push in every fucking media outlet, where it's just crazier stories after crazier stories on these on Trump and all this other shit, and then celebrities are out in full force, just being like, oh, we gotta get together and do stuff. The entire cast of the Avengers got together over the weekend for Biden.
Okay.
So apparently, you can like the Avengers and Marvel and all that stuff only if you're a Democrat. So that's it. That's what you're saying to everybody is like, oh, hey, man, we're all in for Joe Biden. Joe fucking Biden. There was one person suspiciously absent, however. It was Chris Pratt.
Right.
And they are absolutely terrorizing him online right now.
Okay. Did he say anything, or was he just absent?
Nope. He just said, I'm going to go ahead and check out of that one. And now it is Chris Pratt is canceled everywhere on Twitter and Facebook and everything else. And fuck you. Why would you join the cast of the Avengers for Biden? I can tell you why. He's married to a Schwarzenegger, right?
Sorry.
What party was he when he was the governor of California? He was a Republican.
Right.
It is not a shock. He loves guns and the military and steroids and everything else.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You're going to be fine. Not only that, but he also didn't say who he was voting for at all.
No.
And again, Republicans and Democrats both love the Avengers and Marvel and all that shit. Probably the smart play and the long haul for his career. Right?
Yes.
Hey, man, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be a fucking dude living out in the world, freeing sheep from barbed wire or whatever the fuck he's doing on Instagram.
Right.
Because we all see that Instagram where it's just like, it's a different thing of him saving some form of animal, farm animal or something else. And it's beautiful.
Right.
His life is great.
Yeah.
Chandler Hobson says, how about the Mac attack, baby? Can Ohio State stop Bama? Roll Tide. Look, the Alabama Tide, Crimson Tide, look very impressive this weekend. I bet the shit out of them, and they won. So yeah, Chandler Hobson, they did. But as far as the Avengers and all that other bullshit goes, like I fucking hate all those guys, all of them, literally all of them. The worst is Ruffalo. I know you're a Ruffalo fan through and through,
but I can separate. Ruffalo is
I can't anymore. He's all done for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. He's become the male version of Lena Dunham to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So I'm all done with his bullshit, and it's like, dude, the one who's speaking out the most, who's Mark Ruffalo, is the one who's he's literally a cartoon character. If I'm the Avengers and I see Mark Ruffalo, like walking around set or doing videos talking about how he's the fucking Hulk and shit, I look at him dead in the face and say, fuck you, dude. When we have to fight and do wire work and shoot for fucking months and months and months, you become a cartoon character. And then you lock your fat little body away in a fucking ADR studio and just record grunts and lines and shit like that. You're not even in the fucking movie, bro. I remember in the first one, it was Edward Norton. Remember Edward Norton was in that one? You know how many days Edward Norton was physically on set acting in that movie?
No.
8. 8 days Edward Norton was there. Out of the whole, the Hulk. Yay, Mark Ruffalo. You fucking cuck. I can see him cucking down hard, Ruffalo.
Yeah.
You know? I can see him definitely being like, would you mind coming in the bedroom and fuck my wife in front of me? I'll jack off in the corner. He's probably got a fucking ADR booth inside of his bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just goes in there and records it. I bet you he gives directions for the guy to fuck his wife from the ADR booth inside of his bedroom, where he's like, can you switch positions, please? It's Ruffalo. It's Hulk. Just, switch positions, please. No, you'll know when I finish when I grunt like the Hulk, because that's all I fucking do in that movie. Fuck you, Mark Ruffalo. He's the one that got nude in that fucking video and all that shit, too. And it was like, Jesus Christ, man. It's everybody I didn't want to see in that goddamn thing.
Right.
And he just keeps popping up. It's crazy to me why people pay to go see that shit anymore.
Yeah.
For real. If an entire cast of a Marvel universe is now picking a presidential candidate, if I'm Republican, fuck you. I don't go and watch your stupid bullshit anymore. Like, why?
Yeah.
All you guys are superheroes. Superheroes apparently just they go out and vote.
Look, by the way, I'm fine with it. I just don't like the canceling of someone that doesn't, right? Like, look, if you guys all want to get together, you all feel the same way, you want to do this shit, that's fine. But the canceling of someone that doesn't agree with you, right?
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit what they do. I really don't, right? As long as they don't give a shit what I do.
Yeah.
Or what you do or whatever, anybody else. Like, that's the difference between the two. And I've said it before, like even The Rock endorsing Biden. Like, you better hope you don't have anything in your past that was at all a little bit racist, off color, anything like this, because those people will cancel the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
In 1 second.
Yeah.
And you'll go, dang, I should have fucking said I was you know what I mean? Like,
and then, by the way, the Rock does have skeletons in his closet. I know what they are. Someday, I'm sure the rest of the world will. I don't feel like tearing down the Rock today.
No, I'm just saying, like.
But Jesus Christ, man. If there's one dude who shouldn't be out there preaching to people about how to live your fucking life, I can promise you it's The Rock. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. So, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
I don't know. But it's the biggest movie franchise in the entire world. And you're all getting together saying, we're all superheroes. We shoot people with arrows and fucking protect people with shields. But also, it's important to go and vote. What the fuck? It's important to go and vote for one person? Fuck you. Fuck you, Marvel. Fuck that whole stupid. Fuck the raccoon. Fuck Vin Diesel. Fuck all those guys. Oh, man. We're all superheroes on screen. We're fucking show up. It's rad, dude. But also, it's important to go and vote for Joe Biden. No, it's not, dude. In that world, isn't it the protecting of truth and what's right and justice and everything else? And it's like, cool, man. You know what we should do? We should have all those motherfuckers from the Marvel universe get together and just shoot the movie in Portland. If they can stop what's going on in the streets of Portland, I would pay $80 fucking dollars. And I want to see fucking Antifa heads getting chopped off in 3D. I want to see Thor's hammer come down in 3D and just in the streets of Portland. It should be Marvel versus Portland. That would be fucking awesome. If we're going to ramp up the violence, dude, and we can really see superheroes doing some shit for America, fuck yeah. Put them in the streets of Portland. And then at the end, you know, the evil villain is Ted Wheeler. We see him fucking rip Ted Wheeler's arms right off his fucking body. That would be amazing. Otherwise, what's next? What are we going to do? Some spinoff with Jeremy Renner where he pretends not to be gay or whatever the fuck it is. He's like the Property Brothers. There's two gay Property Brothers out there. You know, what are we fucking doing anymore?
Right. I'm not sure.
Jesus Christ, man. It's so much where it's just, I just want the answer. I'm so tired of this fucking bullshit. Mark Ruffalo, you can count on me. Didn't he stroke out? What's his deal? What's his fucking deal? Did he stroke out or did he just not go full term?
No, he had a tumor.
Oh, he had a tumor.
Yeah.
Where was that? In the brain?
Tumor, yeah.
Huge shock.
Right.
Huge shock.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe you can blame it on that. You know?
Yeah.
It's my tumor. What's the rest of their issues then? At least Ruffalo, you can chalk that up to a tumor. What's the rest of their problems? You know?
I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, it's fucking crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Good on Chris Pratt. You should have sat it out. And he hasn't said shit, by the way, but everybody's canceling him.
Right.
You know, it's not like he came out and said, yeah, man, I'm fucking Trump, dog.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything. You know, Mark Ruffalo. That's all I hear.
And that points to the polling a little bit too, right? Like the very outspoken people that are telling you what they're doing and the people that aren't saying shit because they don't want to get fucking canceled, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's something in a ball in your court.
Yeah, I don't know.
A point on your board. I don't know.
A ball in your mouth.
Ball in your mouth.
Who knows? I saw Fauch Dog last night on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
Is he jockeying for like an Esquire shoot? He was pimped out last night.
He's just a cool dude, you know?
Yeah,
he just does his thing, tells you what to do, and
living
then
life.
disappears into the shadows.
Yeah. But when I watched him, I was just like, I don't really like Fauci that much, to be honest with you. I did when this all started, and then he started getting fucking high on the hog, you know? Because let's face it, we never heard about this motherfucker for 30 years. He's been in the White House for 30 years, by the way.
Right.
I think dating back to Reagan. And never heard about him. Now he gets a little shine from Papa Trump in there.
And
it's
he's
like,
wearing a black turtleneck and a gray blazer.
You would have thought he was going to come out on stage for the next Apple event and tell you
I know.
to buy that piece of shit phone. Like, it was crap. I was like, who are you, Steve Jobs, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Fauch dog was all, he was all rock starred up, though, for 60 Minutes. Even he said last night, he was just like, look, man, I do not want to be thrown in the middle of a fucking election and both sides are saying shit for me that I really didn't say and blah, 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 which is true. But look, he's front and center on all this. The irony of having Fauci on 60 Minutes last night was hearing those people where the first cases were coming back from, that cruise over in Europe. And then they let them all go in Hartsfield Airport in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And the CDC didn't know what the fuck they were doing or any of that shit. That was the most fascinating to me. That's why, regardless of who the president was during this pandemic, the Chinese virus, China, no one, I don't think anybody could have done anything about this. No one. I think we've done the best you possibly could at this point, to be honest with you, but no one could have done that. Republican or Democrat, nothing you can do. After watching that 60 Minutes story where they were just like, they just let 185 people off the plane who all had coronavirus and everybody was going to connecting flights.
Yep.
Holy shit. And the world's biggest airport in Hartsfield. And you're just super spread. But it also made me of like, oh, well, no wonder so many people, Georgia was a hot spot and all that other stuff. Like, yeah, of course it was. You just let all those people off the plane and then they went on about their day. A few of them were hospitalized and all that shit. All I kept thinking was that would have been your worst nightmare of all time.
I would not be alive. You would not be alive.
No.
And it would both be by my hand.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with this story, it started like there was passengers on a cruise. It was a 20-day cruise that went to Italy or something like that.
Yeah.
Cruises are fun. I love cruises, right? And
I don't.
So do a lot of people. So do a lot of people who are retired too.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
And this particular cruise had a lot of retirees on it. It looked like, let's face it, the normal gimp like ourselves here, we can't just take 3 weeks off to go on a cruise.
No.
Can't do that.
No.
We got to work.
Right.
That's why there's a lot of retirees on this fucking thing. They were trapped on that goddamn fuckboat for a month more. And then when they finally docked, yeah. Did you laugh at the word dock?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's two males touching tips. But when they finally docked, then they were like, hey, we've got a quarantine and you got to stay in your room. And that's when you saw those weird pictures of like people waving out the window of the ships of like, hey, we're here. We're here. You and your seasickness would have jumped off of the balcony of one of those things. How many days in would you say probably?
2.
Yeah. That's what I gave you, 48 hours.
Yeah.
You would have jumped off the thing. And I will say this. We had a friend, Street Bike Tommy, who has jumped off a cruise before. And he lived. I saw the pictures of him afterwards. It was not. I saw the video, too, of him jumping.
No, you die.
No, he made it. He lived. Street Bike Tommy jumped off a cruise ship. And he's banned from, I think it's Carnival. Go to his Instagram. There's photos of it. And the video of it. He did it while it was fucking moving, bro.
No, you die.
No, you do not die. So it's only about, depending upon where you are on the cruise at that point, you're looking at 10, 11 stories, like something like that, right? Now, was every square inch of his body black and blue? Like, yes, it was. And he got super fucked up from it. And he learned a valuable lesson, but he jumped off a cruise ship. So it's possible to survive. Now, because it was moving, is that why you got all fucked up? I don't know. But if you would have asked me 48 hours in to jump with you, easily, and I think we could make it.
Yeah.
And I would take that bruising just to get the fuck off of there, right?
Right.
That was the first thought I had. Second thought I had was this. That flight back from Europe to America, they had to wait on the tarmac in Hartsfield Airport for 3.5, 4 hours because the CDC was unprepared. They did not know how many people had coronavirus and all that other shit. And a nurse had to call 911 from the plane. Now, mind you, she's a passenger. It wasn't like there was just a nurse on board. They didn't give her a nurse. She happened to be one. And she's taking care of all these people. And she's like, hey, she called 911 from the plane of Hartsfield and just said, hi, I'm on this flight. We have no help. We've got 9 passengers down at this point. I'm overwhelmed. Everybody's sick and everybody has coronavirus. And they played her tape on 60 Minutes last night, right? Oh. All I kept thinking was, after being stuck on a tugboat like that in the middle of the ocean for a month and all that other shit, then a flight overseas, which you're probably looking at another 19, 20 hours, and then you make me sit on a runway at Hartsfield for 4 hours, not one prayer. 20 minutes in, I would have gone over to that exit row, bopped it open, and just went down the slide and said, hey, man, I'm stuck on a plane with 185 coughing people. They had footage from the plane, too, and they're all like, ugh,
oh, God.
Yeah, and they're wearing masks. They're all sick. Everybody's sweating. It looked like hell on earth, to be honest with you. It looked like absolute hell on earth. I would have pulled the emergency door off in record time and then slid down there like, I'm in fucking Candyland to get off that plane. And then just say, hey, look, because I think it's a $500 fine. I would have held up my credit card at the bottom of the runway and just said, hey, you want to go ahead and swipe this now or later? Like, I mean, I'm happy to pay it now. But I want to get the fuck off this plane. If I'm going from LA to Miami and I've got to wait on the tarmac for 3 hours, swipe that card, brother. I'm pulling that door. No reason for that. You can always deplane. Always fucking deplane. I'm not sitting on that thing, let alone. And that, I mean, it was just old people coughing on each other.
Oh, no. Diarrhea.
Oh, dude. Imagine what a
fart tube.
Sitting in that fart tube, and then just everybody getting up to use the restroom, and it's just spray diarrhea and you're just hearing that over and over, that flushing noise. Because let's put it like 20 hours for the flight, 4 hours on the tarmac, 24 hours straight of just hearing that loud flush from the toilet, and just people sweating, limping out of the bathroom. Oh, not one prayer, dude. Not one prayer. I would have probably ended it on that plane. But just know that I would have jumped with you.
Thank you.
By the way. But the juxtaposition of having that story with Fauci on there, all fucking cool guy in his turtleneck of, we did what we could. We knew what we were doing. People are putting words in our mouth. No, they're not, dude. I just watched the story before where 185 people were on a plane, then you just let them all go.
Right.
Because you didn't know what the fucking virus was. But now you do, and you're Mr. fucking cool guy in your turtleneck? Fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You didn't know just like the rest of us. The only person looking back on it now who shut down the airlines overseas was Trump. Hey, man, we're shutting it all down. You racist, xenophobe. Fucking Nancy Pelosi's out in the streets of Chinatown in high heels and dentures on. Just like, see, we're fine. We're with the Chinese people, and we're eating fucking pad thai. No, we weren't. But that's about all we knew about this goddamn thing.
Pad thai with the Chinese people?
Why not? It's Asia.
Okay.
It's fusion. Maybe it's fusion.
Oh,
Maybe they infused it. Thailand and China combined. You get some dumplings and some pad thai.
Sure.
Maybe a little Szechuan chicken, dude, to get it going.
Okay.
I'm a Mugu Gai Pan guy myself.
Right.
M-O-O, G-O-O Gai Pan. Gai Pan. It's a very unpopular dish. Never found anybody else who likes that dish but me.
Yeah.
But it's on every single menu in the Chinese fucking environment. You know?
The Chinese environment.
The restaurant environment, yeah. So, whatever, dude. I'm a Mugu Guy Pan. I'll goo all over the place, dude, every time I go in there.
Yeah.
And you'll goon out.
I'm a gooner, yeah.
Yes. You want to tell the people that you're everywhere we go, you goon. You're a goon dog.
Yeah, well, I judge a Chinese place, Asian place, by their Rangoon. Crab Rangoon. Once again, not a foodie, right? Like I don't get the fresh fish. I want to know how your fake crab cream cheese deep fried wonton dishes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And that will show me how autentico. And that's Spanish again, guys.
Everywhere we go, no.
Do you have goon?
Yep.
Do you got any goon? How's the goon?
On the drive
And
there.
they go, huh? Yeah.
On the drive there.
What?
Jesse will say the same thing every time. The phone will ring on the drive to the restaurant. She'll go, "Hey, did you get the goon?" But you got that goon, right?
You got the goon, though,
You got the goon? Okay, cool.
Good,
Yeah.
good,
You got the
good,
goon.
good,
It was
good,
like,
good.
when have I ever forgot the goon, dude?
I don't know. It must have happened, which is why I'm,
It's so fearful of it.
yeah, I've got PTSD. Like you forgot the goon one time.
Yeah, did you get the goon? Yeah, you got that goon, right? Okay, yeah.
And guys on the board, that's like PTSD, right?
What?
Just about like not getting goon.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
samesies?
Did you date somebody in the past who forgot the goon?
No, you must have.
I've never forgotten the goon.
Look, it's been over 7 years, so you may have forgotten a goon.
I would like to have a T-shirt. Goonies never say die, and it just on there. It's just a huge crab rangoon.
Rangoon, yeah.
Yeah, because it's very specific. It's a specific type of person who likes it. I love it with you, and it's probably why we got married.
Sure.
I think
we actually both are dirt bags.
Yeah.
Right?
Food-wise, yeah. Look, if we had our druthers, if weight, physical appearance was never an option, we would just fucking eat out every goddamn day, all day long.
Yeah, disgusting
Yes,
stuff.
dude.
Yeah.
I would start the day off.
Right.
I would butt fuck a biscuit with eggs and cheese and sausage from McDonald's and 2 hash browns, double hash brown that goddamn thing up, and really start my life off every day if I could.
Yeah.
That'd be the best me there is.
Yeah, I would do an everything bagel toasted with chive cream cheese, bacon and tomato.
And tomato, yeah.
Squished into a sandwich. And that would be every day.
Exactly. Every single day.
And
lunch.
a latte breve. A breve half and half, made with half and half.
Yeah, you bet. 780 calories going down your fucking mouth.
If I could.
Yeah.
But
Chinese
alas.
food for lunch every day. Multiple dishes just because I want to try half. I want to try some of that.
Right.
I just want a couple scoops of that.
For the table?
For the table, please.
I'd like to get chicken and waffles.
Yep.
For the table.
And then on the way home at nights, just driving by that Domino's pizza or the Little Caesars going right through the drive-through. Hey, what's up, Ross?
Right.
Nothing.
Here he is again.
Is it hot and fresh?
Right.
Goddamn right it is.
Yep.
But in the car, we're going to fucking party.
Yeah.
That would be the dream, but unfortunately, we would be my 600-pound life, and we would die in about an hour from all the stuff we actually like to eat.
Yeah.
But tonight, we're going hard.
Yes.
Hard in the paints.
Yes.
Aaron Franklin. Who else?
Gooch.
Gooch Stinson.
Gooch Stinson's
Stinson's son?
Stinson?
Yep. Big fan of his work.
Fusion between Aaron Franklin and Gooch
Simpson, yeah.
Stinson.
Yeah. Oh, Stimson.
So, yeah,
Stimson,
love him. Love
Yeah.
him.
Big
Researched. Know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Somebody wrote
Pretty
Kreger's.
Racist that I only know the white guy's name, but carry on.
Whatever. Hammer that like button, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube right now, because it matters. Kreger said a double QB with chi and 2 large fries. Yes, Craig, all the things. I've never gotten sick of McDonald's in this life. It's since I was a small boy to right now. I will never, ever shit on McDonald's. And I'll go there over Whataburger any day of the week. I know we live in Texas, and that's the Texas thing to do is go to Whataburger. Nope, I'd rather go to Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Double up. Give me that double QP with cheese. Have you had the Travis Scott thing yet, Giorgio?
And by that, you mean a double quarter pounder with cheese and bacon?
Is that all it is?
Yeah, it's literally nothing.
Did they put fucking barbecue sauce on it or something?
Wow.
Or?
I mean, maybe.
No?
No, it's the fries. That's the Travis Scott fries.
Oh, it's the Travis Scott fries. That's it? That's all they fucking did?
Yeah, it's really pretty terrible.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
Fake Dan had a few of them.
Yeah. Did you have some, Fake Dan?
No, but it's also a Sprite on the rocks.
Oh, a Sprite on the rocks.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just a regular Sprite.
Oh, got it, with ice. Yeah.
What
With
is
or without
happening?
the purple
What are we
food
doing?
coloring.
And the reason I ask, by the way, is this morning Quavo was trending, and it was just like, oh, Quavo is pitching McDonald's his own meal.
He is the most talented of the Migos, though. His bars are far superior. to most of
Quavo.
them. Yeah.
I guess. Well, look, Offset married the best, so
He did.
it is what it is. But yeah, so Quavo this morning.
Crazy.
I know. Quavo this morning was pitching McDonald's his own meal. And it's like, if we're just going to throw one topping on this shit and then call it your own goddamn meal, get fucked. If I'm McDonald's, I don't pay for that shit.
Right.
What are you going to do? Oh, man, I'm going to throw one extra pickle on that quarter pounder. Call it the Quavo.
Look, I never go against McDonald's marketing because here we are. Because here we are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm loving it. So let me get this right though. Chef Tyson Cole of Uchi and Aaron Franklin of Franklin Barbecue.
Okay. What's the name of this
Have
place?
come together. Loro.
All right.
Loro.
We'll let you know how
Asian
it is tomorrow.
Smokehouse and bar.
Yeah, it's like a block and a half from my house. So
Is
if
it
you guys
really?
wanna come for a night,
okay.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
Don't
you've
come,
been there.
Don't come by there. We don't.
Yeah, no.
Giorgio's already been there.
We want to make sure that we don't see you. But
Yeah,
No, of course.
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah.
I'll be in the bushes if you need me. Though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Really? Okay. Well, yeah, I've been wanting to go
All right,
forever.
let's do it.
I talked to Dan about it. Other Dan, sorry, not fake Dan.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I went there.
Okay.
So that means it was great.
It was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I went
was
there. Awesome. So this is going to
I've
be the
never
best.
heard Dan, my co-host in Drinkin Bros, say that he loved anything
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Like not once.
Right.
I took him to Mastro's in Vegas, and that was the only time he was pleased. Where he was like, "Wow, this is great."
Pleased. Do you know what I mean? Kind of
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah.
They're really doing something here.
Really doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. They should expand. You know, they should open up another place.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of other rappers, by the way, because we were talking about Quavo. My God, man, when you reach the depression of Atlanta altogether, last night I'm watching the Braves lose in spectacular fashion yet again, and just absolutely give away a series. And then I was like, man, how could this possibly be more depressing, right? Mm-hmm. Oh shit, I know. How about Outkast? Favorite Atlanta band from Atlanta. What if they were in a arthritic cream commercial with white old men dancing to "I Like the Way You Move"? Yep. Yeah. When that came on after fucking homeboy hit that home run in the 7th, the Dodgers to take the lead, and then it cut to a commercial of "I Like the Way You Move" with a 65-year-old man applying arthritic cream to his body and then dancing. I wanted to end my life because I just boy,
Atlanta's done, huh?
Atlanta is done. Absolutely fucking done. Nene Leakes has left the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Atlanta is over.
Sure.
It's canceled. That whole fucking city is canceled.
Right.
Underground Atlanta, all that shit. The Coca-Cola factory. It's all canceled. The only thing they have left there is that stadium now. That brand new stadium is amazing. But the rest of it just sucks. What does Outkast need that kind of money? Who pitched that? Hey man, there's going to be a bunch of old dudes applying arthritis cream to their body and then dancing to "I Like the Way They Move." Do you guys want in? Yeah, we'd love that. That sounds great. What the shit?
COVID's been affecting us hard, Ross, and all of us differently. It disproportionately affects hip hop rappers.
I thought they cared. I just thought Outkast cared. I thought they cared about their image and all that other shit. I guess not. They don't give a fuck.
I mean, 3 stacks is 3 stacks, but you know.
It is, but it's like, dude, those guys back in the day like didn't do shit because they just wanted to be cool, and now it's like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know. So watching that last night, it was the death of Atlanta all the way around. I was just like, all right, sweet. Usher knocked up somebody else, some other old broad. It's weird that that's his thing. But
knocking up old broads?
Yeah, dude. Another Atlanta guy just down the fucking toilet.
That's your thing.
What's that? What?
Knocking up old broads. Are you just mad that he's taking your thing?
You're not old.
I mean,
No, come on, James.
Older.
You're hot as fuck though. There's a difference.
Newest Spotify grasping at straws, right?
Yeah.
Spotify podcasters can now include full songs in their episodes. So you will be pulled from iTunes, right? But on Spotify,
really,
you'll be good to go.
So you will be pulled from iTunes.
No, I thought iTunes was always good. Only YouTube wasn't.
Yeah. YouTube's the one that marks it. So
I mean, iTunes, if you're big enough, they don't, they'll take it down, right? If you're playing a full song.
No, they haven't. I don't know.
I don't think so because we don't directly monetize off of iTunes.
Okay, so well then how is this any kind of...
So here's why this is a big deal, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
With this switch to video,
so on their video you can.
Correct.
Okay.
So YouTube doesn't allow you it. When I play 7 seconds of a song from my phone, YouTube is like, nope, I know what that is. Trademarks.
Yeah.
Trademark, you're fucking canceled.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it because TikTok allows you to play songs.
Because of the direct monetization. So because YouTube, you can set your videos to monetize, you're playing someone else's media, which is trademarked. Yeah. And so theoretically in court, they could say, you're just making money off of my song.
They should be lucky to be on this show.
A tiny percentage of the whole podcast, but that's what they're going to flag for court.
Fuck them.
And that's
what
how
if you
flagged.
don't press monetize?
I think you're okay, but I need to check on that.
You're not.
They'll still pull it.
Yeah, it'll still be a copyright issue in there.
Because they'll throw no, they won't. Anyway.
The reason why this is a big deal, I'll tell you why, is if you wanted to enjoy a song, because we do it all the time, where it's just like, oh man, did you hear this new song? Like, Wet Ass Pussy. The day that came out, I think we were on air maybe like 20 minutes later, and I just happened to caught it in the car. And I was like, oh, shit, we'll talk about this on air. And we were one of the first shows to talk about it.
Right.
Simply because we were going live like 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
It would have been awesome to play that song fully on the show. And then on Spotify, because of the option, if you haven't looked at the Joe Rogan show, this is the new world where as soon as you press the show, the video comes up. If you leave and have to go run or drive in your car, it'll switch over to audio, but at the exact same spot, and that's the big deal, right? It's great, and it is 100% the future and what's going on.
Yeah.
If I could play a fucking song, because we talk about music all the time on this show, Eddie Van Halen's a perfect example. I would have loved to have gone through that catalog of hits with you live on air and enjoyed it with everyone else watching. That would have been fucking amazing.
But you'd have to be exclusive with
Spotify. Correct. And that's why this is a big deal.
Is this an exclusivity deal or just
because if you're on
YouTube, you're going to get flagged
as well, you'll be flagged. So basically, what they're
use your brain, Giorgio. Use your fucking brain.
I'm seeing if we could make certain edits or something. I'm trying to find solutions.
It's too much work for you guys. I'm not going to fucking do that shit.
No.
But speaking of Eddie Van Halen, I yet again coached my son's team to another victory this week. The Blue Dragons are undefeated. I am just absolutely crushing people out there, souls, hearts, minds, all of it, right? If you're a parent on the other team, you're not going to enjoy your child playing soccer on Saturdays if you're playing the Blue Dragons, coached by Ross Patterson, right? With that, I did a little, our son likes to shoot videos and things like that. Yeah. And I shot him walking out of the car in his soccer uniform to Right Now by Van Halen because he was warming up and it was my little EVH tribute, to Eddie Van Halen. And when I had played that on my Instagram, somebody hit me up and they were like, man, I'm surprised you didn't go with the Top Gun theme. And I was like, huh? So I had to look it up. The Top Gun theme. Eddie Van Halen.
Stop it.
Yeah, dude.
Stop.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, man.
I didn't know that until I looked it up because I was like, why would he say that? And then I played the top, because it's already in my phone. I've bought that song 3,000 times on accident on iTunes.
Oh, it's already been bought.
Yeah, it's been bought in iTunes. And once it hit the, I was like, oh yeah, dude. 80s? Who else would have played that guitar riff? Of course it was EVH. Of course. Brother. Right. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking on that, but I appreciate it. Whoever that was who corrected me and said, hey, man, if you're going to do a true EVH tribs like that, should have gone with his best solo of all time. And I agree.
Right.
That is the best. And you're a liar if you say otherwise. Every time that comes on, you know exactly where it is.
Yep.
You know where you first saw that movie.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yep.
And it is a special, special moment for the world.
Yeah.
Speaking of special moments for the world, we've been talking about this for a while, and it's one of those things where the networks are out of content. Nothing is shooting, Jessie, at all. And they're pumping out these old movies on Sunday night again, Saturday nights and Sunday nights. And they're using the old 80s like logos from them to like Sunday night movie night, you know? And it's the beauty of it is like the best movies were, let's face it, 80s, 90s, and fucking. You can throw the 70s in there as well with all those crazy. I mean, they were just crazy shit back then. Apocalypse Now and all that shit. Like you could do that. You can't do that these days. But with that, last night it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That was the Sunday night movie, and I was like, holy shit. I bet you there's a ton, like a new generation, never seen it, never heard of it, and they're getting rocked by that last night. And sure enough, on Twitter, everybody was going bug fuck of like, dude.
You guys seen Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Homeboy's still pumping out commercials for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Alan Ruck who played Cameron in that.
Yeah, he's in like 2 different ads. There's like an Amazon and a Geico.
Yeah. He's in 5 ads for Ferris Bueller. Still looks great, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, that's how big that fucking movie is. But last night, I popped on over to Twitter. I was like, I wonder. And sure enough, yeah, there was a ton of people who were like, I'd never seen this movie before. It's amazing. They don't make shit like that anymore.
No.
They just don't, unfortunately.
They don't,
but
unfortunately.
it was awesome to see. We got some sponsors, Shapes, who pay for this whole shit wagon to be on the air. It's a shocker, but they do.
The shocker.
Rusty Barnett. I hope that's your real name. That would be awesome. He said McDonald's steak bagel. We don't have that here.
Yeah, what are you talking about,
Steak
bro?
bagel?
The steak and onion breakfast bagel? They had the bacon, egg, and cheese, and then the steak and onion bagel as well.
What state was that in? It wasn't mine.
Carolina, for sure. I got it in high school all the time.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, this is circa 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Bagel.
Steak bagel. I don't know if I would trust a steak from McDonald's, so to speak. Like, that's a little much, I think. Yeesh, a steak bagel. The one thing that I did have in college was, because Columbus, Ohio was like the test market for all that shit, is McDonald's had a pizza. And they were testing out a pizza, and it was not good. And it did not make it to the rest of the
That was right before
world.
the infamous Szechuan sauce. Right around
Yeah. So, Rusty Barnett, I'm not going to... Did you like the steak bagel, Giorgio?
Oh, I love all kinds of breakfast steak. Like every time I go to a Waffle House, give me that cheesesteak omelet or that cheesesteak on Texas toast. Like,
so I understand the cheesesteak version of this, but it's just steak, right?
No, it's like it's like a skirt steak cut up with some onions, probably a real cheap piece of meat with cheese.
Yeah,
on a bagel.
Really? Okay.
I mean, yeah, it might be meat.
That's dicey.
It might be a hobo.
Yeah, that's dicey.
Yeah, but it sounds a little bit like a Philly, like a cheesesteak.
Well, if it's
bagel.
a Philly, like I'll try any Philly anywhere I go, but I'm not a McRib guy either. Like I won't trust that form of meat from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I refuse to do it, and I apologize, Rusty Barnett, and I have not heard of that.
Yeah, the only thing I trust in McDonald's is the ground beef with sawdust and rat droppings, and that is it.
I think it makes the burger.
No, and it adds a little bit of flavor and texture.
Yeah.
So, I love it.
I'm a big fan. Again, hammer the like button if you're watching live on YouTube. Somebody said McGriddles. I don't get down on that.
What?
Yes, I don't want to I don't want a pancake on that.
I'm a sweet and savory gal, and so
I know you are.
McGriddle is the fucking shit.
You just got caught up in it, Javes. Dying. If you're dying at home, you might as well die in a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. Look at that, James. They got the ghost beds out there. The October surprise is the 30% off bundle package. Bundle it all together. Pillows, sheets, mattresses, adjustable bases. You name it. Bundle it together and get 30% off. If you're a member of the military, a first responder, or a teacher working the government in this life, you get 30% off anyway, forever there. Sleep in comfort. Sleep so good it's scary. You're right around Halloween time right now.
Ooh, this is their time.
It's the time.
It's a spooktacular.
It's a it's a spooktacular deal. As always, they got a 36-month pay-as-you-go program, no interest at ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. And all of those deals are applicable with that. So do it and get on it. Next up, we got manscaped.com, Jabes.
Ooh.
Yeah. What are we doing there, James?
We're doing the weed whacker, as you guys know.
Yep.
Manscaped makes the best ball, taint, butthole, vagina trimmer.
There is, yes.
Gets it to the right exact length.
Lawnmower 3.0.
You're not going to look like a tiny baby, but you're not going to look like...
Like what?
Inventor's eyebrows or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, we all know about that. Their newest product is the Weed Whacker to add to your collection. By the way, these products all look amazing.
Yes. High-class shit.
Yeah. Funny. They have a good sense of humor, but it is actually really well-made. High-powered motors. Waterproof.
Yeah.
The Weed Whacker is the nose, ear, and maybe eyebrow trimmer. I mean, depending on how you do it.
Yeah.
But
best
Weed
in the
Whacker.
biz. Yes. Go to manscaped.com. Promo code REVOLUTION will get you 20% off there.
Plus free shipping. And if you subscribe, if you become a subscriber, you're going to get free blades. Blades replaced every 3 months, and you're going to get a Dob kit.
There you go.
Really nice looking leather.
The Dob kit I actually travel with on the road. Yes. That is real life. It is the nicest products there is, for real. And last but not least, we got keeps.com/revolution. Keeps the hair you got. Again, I was in a hurry this morning. Hey, here's a true story here, kids. Because I get a mane. I took my hat off last week. I got rocked for the depression of the Braves loss last night.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what happened. And so I fucking threw on a hat today. But keeps.com/revolution helps keeps the hair you got. That's KEEPS.com/revolution. It's free. You get a free trial of it. 2 out of 3 men are going bald in this life. Put a little shampoo on your dome, and it'll help keep what you got, because otherwise it's going to be running for the hills. Free 30-day trial, so you can just do it. And then after that, it's $10 a month if you like it. I said I was going to try it till the end of the year. Thus far, it has been amazing. So I'm going to keep going with that shit at keeps.com/revolution and try to keep what I got. Keep everything that I got. I might even throw some on my pubes, you know. I do have a fear of just losing all my pubic hair.
Why?
I don't know. It's got to be something in your dreams where, you know, you lose teeth and they're like, oh, it means something.
Right.
Oh, did you lose it? I lost a tooth in my dream. What's that mean?
Right.
You probably murdered your aunt. You know, something along that line.
It's just stress, I think. But yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I've always had a fear as a young child of losing all my pubic hair, that I wake up, I get out of bed because I sleep fully nude. I stand up, and then all the pubic hair falls off my body like Christmas needles on a tree, like the Christmas tree needles, just all over the ground. And I'm just like, oh shit, there's all my pubic hair.
Right.
And then it's like a turtle without a shell. You know. Call me whatever you want on that one, James. But
I will.
That's my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The pubes are all gone, baby. By the way, breaking news here. Trump just called Fauci an idiot and said that he's considering firing him after that interview last night. I get it.
Stop. That's not true.
I think he's all done, dude. I'm all done with Fauci.
True.
I think he's all done with Fauci. I said this. We actually did a show.
Fauci's fine.
We actually did a show called Fire Fauci. Do you remember that?
Right.
It was like 3 or 4 months ago.
I don't know if he can.
Yeah, I don't know. And there's another breaking news here with a shock poll that's got Biden plus 18. Who is this? I want to say who this is live on air. Plus 18. I don't even know if in the history of our country somebody's won more than at plus 18.
We've never had a president. This man is the most unpresidential person to ever take the office.
It's crazy, dude. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. It won't even pop up. So, that's fucking gnarly. Plus 18. What world? What world is that? Is that Ruffalo's world? Is it a bunch of Ruffalos walking around?
Why do we need to know that, by the way?
What do you mean?
Why do we need to know?
Need to know what?
The polls right now.
We're 2 weeks out, right?
Yeah.
And
why do we need to know?
You got to know everything these days. That's why. Everybody wants to know everything these days. Plus 18. The problem is, again, if whoever this is, because now it appears as if this site has been just absolutely pulled.
These people that are going out purely because they saw polls, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Going out and voting all of them should be rounded up, dropped into, let's just say Russia right now. Stay there for a couple months, but try and live their life exactly how they're living it right now. Drop them off in Russia, and then when they come back, hopefully they'll just fucking vote, because it's amazing that you get to do that, right? Why do we need polls? Like, why do I need to know? Like, it just is what it is. Everyone votes, right? Like, do you not? Do people not?
I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Hey, man, I don't know. We will find out. Look, if
this day and age, shut up. This day and age, why we need to tell Americans to vote is fucking insane. Right? Why you need polls to be like, see? I don't know. It's just going to be the outcome. It's not like you try harder or anything like that. Like, it just is. The outcome is what it is. And as of right now, I don't think there's anything that can happen that will change it, right? So whoever you're voting for is who you're voting for.
Oh, yeah, God, this is great.
That's it.
So again, this is just coming in right now, and it's live because Trump is live right now. This is the exact quote. I'm just going to quote him verbatim here, okay? People are tired of COVID. People are tired of hearing Fauci and all these idiots. Fauci's a nice guy. He's been in here for 500 years. Wonderful sage telling us that, we're all going to die from COVID.
That's what he said?
Yeah, and they've got a picture of Fauci here. No lie, go check out the 60 Minutes interview. It is like he is fucking Buzz Aldrin back from the moon, and he's doing his sit-down interview to talk about how he's seen a world that the rest of us dummies haven't. We're all too stupid to do it. Yeah, another friend of mine got COVID, by the way. Same thing. He's fine. He's fucking fine.
Right.
So I don't know, man. This is really fucking funny, dude. I get it. I'm tired of it. I watched Homeboy Cuomo. This is for all my Cuomo sexuals out there. I watched the Andrew, not Chris, the governor of New York, come on. Mm-hmm. So he's shutting down individual boroughs. Mm-hmm. And within this, they're shutting down all the businesses as well within these boroughs. And
mostly Jewish.
And they're going to burn that fucking city to the ground.
Did you see the Hasidic Jew riot?
Yeah.
Holy shit,
yeah.
Those motherfuckers do not care. Take away business?
You take away the business?
You take away the business?
Man.
Oh, shit. But
somebody said, they were like, New York's going to flip red. Not a prayer was that going to happen.
No.
People would rather vote for being poor than, in California and New York, you'd rather vote for being poor and having nothing than somebody you just hate. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, no, I'd rather be poor and have nothing.
Yeah.
Rather have my business just shut down and everything else. Like
it's true.
I'm good with it. I can go and live in the street and people can take care of me.
Right.
The government can take care of me.
Right.
I love it. I love the chaos of it, you know?
What is FTE again?
Front toward enemy. Does it stand for something else? Because everybody...
It's got to stand for something else.
It's got to stand for something else as well.
Giorgio knows about.
What is it, Giorgio? You're laughing behind the scenes. What does FTE stand for?
Full-time employment.
Full-time employment?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What? Why?
I don't know. I don't know what it's really funny.
How high are you today?
No more than normal, but like
when we come into the studio, I try to guess how high
normal,
you are. Yeah, no more than normal.
No,
I really don't know their inside joke, and they're all laughing at me.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Because of how high they are.
No, I just don't know what FTE means.
Anyways.
I don't either. Man, hey, do they just fucking? Holy shit! Coming to America. This is breaking news. So that they did a sequel.
Yeah.
Coming to America. It was supposed to come out at Christmas. It is no longer coming out at Christmas in theaters anymore. Amazon has just paid $125 million to stream Coming to America. My God, man,
Wow.
That's a lot. I think the budget of that movie was 60. So shit. That's a lot of fucking money. Doubling down. Amazon. This is the second big one for Amazon. Borat's the other one. Oh, by the way, we saw the extended Borat trailer last night during the Braves game, and
I'm very uncomfortable.
I am too. You know when something feels too old, like a joke feels too old, and you're like, oh no, we probably shouldn't have done Borat again. I felt super uncomfortable watching that trailer last night.
Yeah, I mean, I feel uncomfortable, like we already talked about, all the time when I see Borat.
Yes.
From day one.
But here's the thing. I love the first one, right?
Yeah.
To this day, I've only laughed that hard in a movie theater three other times. I can tell you all 3 times too. Anchorman. The first time I saw Anchorman, holy shit. I cried laughing like it was the greatest thing of all time. Borat, Bruno, and MacGruber really got me. Where I was in a theater and I was just like, holy shit. And I was the only one laughing in the entire, like everyone else hated that movie in that theater except me. And I am just guffawing.
Right.
Like laughing so hard that I choked on my popcorn and somebody had to ask me if I was okay.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It was when he was, I'm going to shoot. Just because it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
And then it was the aftermath when he was like,
Oh, God.
That got
And
me.
it shaped your entire comedic career.
I mean, I'm crying, laughing, like I'm choking on popcorn because it was so unexpected. Like, that was one of those movies where everybody hit me up afterwards. They were like, hey, did you write this? And I was like, fuck. Do I have to go see this? Because I didn't like the character in SNL. And I was like, finally, I just went in the middle of the afternoon on like a Saturday. And boy, people were not happy with me in there.
No.
Like, this is wrong. This is all fucked up. Don't laugh at that. I'm choking on my popcorn, crying. I'm gonna shoot. He just kept doing that over and over and over again. And then the part, and I laughed during the uncomfortable parts. You did too. You were with me at that cancer movie, George Clooney, when they kept cutting away. Yes, when they kept cutting away to the dying wife in the hospital bed. You and I were crying with laughter in a sold-out theater.
Slow push from like her toes and fingernails, and they kept doing that. And we were with your parents. And you leaned over and was like, if they do one more slow push over this coma. And I just started dying laughing. Your mom was like,
oh, so good.
We got in trouble for laughing at cancer.
I love that
comas.
That uncomfortable shit so much, dude. And then the hardest one that got me in Bruno was when he took his dick out in front of that focus group who's watching the TV show and just started helicoptering it over and over and over again, and they just kept cutting away to his dick. Yeah, over and over again. And it was his actual penis in that, and like that was like I cried laughing in a theater.
Sure.
We don't have that anymore, obviously, but that's all gone. Mm-hmm. But I will say this: I'm amped about that. This is coming out at Christmas. Look, families in town, we always sit down and watch movies and all that shit. Like Christmas Vacation, we still watch.
Right. Christmas Chronicles.
Oh,
we have a part 2. Unfortunately, Goldie's still alive, so I have to stay with you. But
there's a part 2 of that coming out?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah.
The other one is Fat Man, and it's Mel Gibson is playing Santa. So if you've not seen this trailer, that is also coming out. So you're gonna.
So many things wrong with that.
It's great. It's great.
Okay.
Look, who loves Christmas more than Mel Gibson?
Eesh.
Look, he hates Jewish people. It's not like if you saw fucking Mel Gibson in a Hanukkah movie, you'd be like, well, that's weird casting. Santa is super on brand.
Fair enough.
Super on brand. And before we get out of here, I'm gonna do. We're hiring a bunch of people here because we're expanding and all that other stuff. we hired a publicist to kind of handle guests and all that other stuff, right? And they were like, "Who's your wish list?" And I was on a group thread with Dan and Jared, going over our wish list of who would be good on the show. One of the names that I proposed was Megyn Kelly.
Okay.
Because she's starting her own media company and all this other stuff, and that's going to be launching up soon. And it'd be cool to get, after watching that Savannah Guthrie disaster the other night, it'd be cool to hear what actually goes on from a moderator's perspective of once you get in there versus what you have in your mind going in and all that other stuff. And Dan wrote back on this group thread. He said, "No, I don't want her on the show." And I was like, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because she was the one who said that Santa was white." And I started dying laughing, and I was like, "That's right.
Right.
I forgot about that." And I was like, "Dan, he is, and he's real, okay? So I don't want to hear it anymore, but I want to," and I go, "If we have her on the show, we can discuss White Santa and talk about that." Dan writes back, "It's a fictional character, man." And I was like, "Maybe to you,
Right.
but not to Jessie.
So
it's Kurt Russell now forever."
Oh yes.
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 Yeah. So
Woo.
there is a part 2 of that coming out on Netflix.
Yeah.
At Christmas.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that movie. We watched it with our kids. It was good.
I enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
I like a fatter Kurt Russell. I mean, that makes him perfect to me.
Yes.
Because he's the perfect everything else except for his weight. He needs to be a little bit fatter.
A little bit.
And so Santa Claus, though, perfect.
Yeah.
Beard extensions.
Yep.
Flawless.
Who says they're extensions? He
did.
He can grow that beard.
Yeah,
Oh, he
so
did.
he grows the beard,
Okay.
his normal beard.
All right.
But then they have these like amazing like beard extensions in there that make it like long and like curly in there.
Yeah.
Long and curlies. And his hair is like perfect. Oh, and then Goldie shows up.
Yeah.
Get out of here, girl.
Merry Christmas.
Get out of here, girl.
Somebody wrote Dingus Mech Conolingus, which is a great username. Wrote hashtag body by goon. Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah. That's what I've got.
James wants a no. That's
Goon
what
body.
you want out of your Kurt Russell. You want a body by goon.
Yeah. I want a goon body with a Santa Claus face. I don't know. It's very specific. And then like Brandon Fraser pilled out vibes.
Okay, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Can we just forget? I saw a meme that was like, can we stop with like Brandon, Brandon? Like, it's just stop.
It's B Fraser.
It's just Brandon.
Yeah, no, it's Brendan. It's Brendan Fraser.
It's Brendan, yeah.
It's the fucking mummy, dude.
No, I know.
Yeah. I can't get in it. So Kurt Russell, it's fine. If I die and you marry Kurt Russell, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
But Brendan Fraser, I can't do it.
Why?
I can't do it. Ever since he fucking came out with that story that he got his taint rubbed at a party by a gay man, I can't do it. And then he was sexually molested. It was like, bro, do you know how fucking hard it is for somebody to grease up their hands and stick it down the back of your jeans at a party and rub your taints? Like, that is crazy to me. And he's a big man.
Yeah.
Turn around, punch the shit out of that dude. If you wanted to, you didn't.
Yeah.
You just sat there like a fucking gimp and let somebody rub your taint. So you deserved it. You deserved to get your fucking taint rubbed. Brendan Fraser.
It's going to be my first tattoo, actually.
What is?
Just all the different Brendan Frasers. Sleeve.
A full sleeve of Brendan Fraser heads.
Brendan, the phases.
Are you gonna
of
start?
Brendan Fraser.
Are you gonna start like young to old, and go up because your arm gets bigger?
Yeah,
as you go up, right?
Yeah. So I think it would be school ties probably.
That's a good one to start with.
School ties.
Yeah.
That's where we fell in love, and we were like full on together.
You and Brendan
in my
Fraser.
Mind. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Jewish football player. Woo! Hello. Perfect. And then we would go up to like, I don't know.
So Encino Man, like where is Encino Man on your arm?
Encino Man would be 2, I think.
Okay.
Because that was like the second time. Then he did a movie with Alicia Silverstone. He was like in a basement.
Yes.
And came out.
Yep.
And then I guess I would put The Mummy on there only because That's not the body type that I like.
He was jacked in that.
He was a little bit too jacked and tan.
Right.
Again, I like a little bit pale, bigger. So then
Are you
it
ending
would
with
be
the cowboy hat?
Affair.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to end with the affair.
Gotcha.
Yep.
How was he in that?
Great.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks super creepy, though, all the time.
Yeah.
So that's not a shock to me.
No, but like you never know if he's actually a good actor, which he is, right? Gods and Monsters. That was like an amazing one too. School Ties. He's great.
Right.
He's good. I think he just he lost his way a little bit with
maybe.
like blockbusters and the Mummy and all of this shit.
He wasn't the Hulk like fucking Mark Ruffalo that sellout.
Right. He lost his way.
Yeah. Well, it happens, dude. He's rich as shit. I mean, clearly he was famous enough to get his taint rubbed at a party. So
what was that one he did with Ricky Lake?
He did a movie with Ricky Lake.
Remember?
No.
Oh, gosh.
Brendan Fraser did a movie with Ricky Lake. God, there couldn't be two people I hate more than that. Mark Ruffalo.
Guys.
Now
if you
put Mark Ruffalo and Lena Dunham in a romantic comedy together, that would be my worst fucking nightmare.
Down.
What's the name of it?
Yeah, he looks great.
Mrs. Winterbourne?
Yeah.
Mrs. Winterbourne is the name of it.
Thank you, Dan.
Gross.
Thank you.
Gross.
Mrs. Winterbourne.
I can't do any of that bullshit.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're going to be dead.
Yeah, I know. But if you married Brendan Fraser after I died, I'd be so pissed off.
Yeah.
Man, dude. I don't get down on B. Frasier. Kurt Russell, fine, man. I understand it.
Oh, that's okay with you?
Yeah.
Like I said.
He's cool, though. He's like cool. Like Kurt Russell's cool.
Crash. Remember him in Crash? He was great.
He was fine in Crash. He was okay.
Political vibes in Crash. And then it's just like all mummy stuff. Gods and Monsters. Amaze. George of the Jungle. That was his.
Oh, no.
He was getting into the mummy life.
Yeah. Once you start doing those and you become that famous, Johnny Depp said the same thing, man. And so did Robert Downey Jr. When you start getting that famous, like globally, you don't want to go back and just fucking do art pieces anymore. You don't. You get too used to that shine from all over the world. You don't want to go back and do You Can Count on Me.
Airheads. Oh.
Airheads, yeah.
Airheads. That might be
Sandler and
one of my favorite Frasers. I can't decide.
Okay. Well, you take your time with it.
I can't decide.
Yeah, I don't need to hear any more about it. You can figure that out on your own at nights.
Son-in-law in the army.
Oh,
now.
I like son-in-law. Was he in the? He was in the army now.
It says uncredited. Did he like get cut out of
No,
son-in-law?
he probably popped up because he was boys with Pauly Shore from Encino Man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. B. Fraser's everywhere. He's been in a lot of shit.
Well,
whoever his drug dealer is, let's get him on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need in this life.
You're better than Brendan Fraser.
Thanks, Jessie.
You're welcome.
It's our anniversary today. And I will treat you like the princess you are tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks for putting up with my bullshit for all these years. You know? I love you, Jabes. I do.
Love you too.
For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. It'll help scoot us on up the charts. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Go.